I got off my butt and did something. Being someone who, when I first came into the online world, purchased so many ebooks, courses, trainings, and attended a few events, I think I am qualified to write what I am about to write. The idea for this article stemmed from a thread I was following on one of the social media sites, where a disgruntled marketer was blaming his mentor for his own lack of perceived success. I use the word perceived here deliberately because success means many things to many people, and my understanding from the thread was that to this individual, success was solely down to making money. Poke, 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 jab, jab, jab. What hit home to me was the finger pointing. He didn't provide the step-by-step instructions that were promised. He said the event would not be a pitch fest, but it really was. He said in his videos I would be rich almost overnight, etc. He said his product would meet all of my needs, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not criticizing the author of the post, because he is absolutely entitled to his own opinion, and I respect that. My concern around these types of threads is that they quickly grow arms, legs, and anything else as more and more people jump on someone else's soapbox to have their say. One thing to bear in mind is when you are pointing a finger at someone or something, then there is at least 3 pointing back at you. I have always been the type of person that if I have a difficulty about something, then I would approach the individual or seek advice from an independent on how best to deal with the situation, but I would deal with it myself. I will stop blaming other people for my failure now. Can you imagine how powerful it would be if the author of that post/thread had just stopped for a moment and challenged his own thinking? Just imagine if he turned those questions around to include I instead of he. I didn't do what Product X told me to do because I didn't want to work that hard. It did provide the step-by-step it promised, I just didn't want to do the steps. I went to those few events and did little to meet or get to know other marketers. I just checked and I have 62 pages of combined notes I took at those events that I've done nothing with. I did not challenge the things my mentor was saying and ask for proof of this before I paid my money. I did not ask my mentor to define quite clearly to me what his definition of mentoring entailed and see if it differed from mine. I probably did not ask the right questions before signing up, and therefore my expectations are probably unrealistic. I have focused too much on the negative and wasted time that I could have spent productively learning from the millions of sources there are on the internet. I aligned myself with other negative people who said it didn't work for them either. I bought product Y even though it had nothing to do with my focus at the time. Honestly, I should never have bought that product. This victim t-shirt is getting a bit tight. I think sometimes we all like the idea of doing something rather than the actual reality of doing it. Victim mentality will rarely get you anywhere, but for some people it is almost a way of life. Try saying this to yourself when you are just about to speak with a negative person or you're just about to get sidetracked from your own learning. I am responsible for keeping myself on track and avoiding distractions, so, what should I do? Stop at that and learn to make it work. There is no easy way. Only through trial and error will you be able to achieve success. Don't be scared to make mistakes. Realize that with every mistake you make, you are getting closer and closer to achieving your goals. Patience and determination go a long way in this business. I should know. I am an expert at it. JSO. If any of the above rings loudly and clearly with you, then start articulating a few I statements for yourself. Clarify what your role and responsibility is for wherever you are at, both positive and negative. Let's replace the self-defeating patterns with new ones right here and now.